Okay. So I'm back. I saved that file. We are into Thane Live, and we have been trying to find the cost of the products that we are going to buy. Okay, for long distance skating. So if you have been thinking like if that is all it is going to take for me to buy a long distance skateboard, probably you may not know the entire picture. Okay, so it's not like only 50,000 Indian rupees is needed to buy a long distance skateboard, which is actually true, but people have taste and people want to buy different setups for different situations, different seasons, different terrain. Okay, I have my own taste and I have to buy several boards. I need to have at least 5 to 6 setups, with different wheel combinations for changing seasons. Actually, like it's mostly tropical in India, but with rainy seasons we have some terrain challenges. So I want to have 4 to 5 setups. So in that way, it's expensive as well. Okay, so let's close this. That's all with completes. Let's go and build our own LDP components. So with LDP components, I'm going to hit LDP components, and let's wait for this one to open. So okay, I want to tell you this, though I told you like we're going to build a bracketed setup. Okay, I'll just give you a picture. I'm going to add something to the cart, and I'll show you that probably this might be the one I might go. But for my big size riding, I'm very much aware with all the forums post and all the videos and from all the comments that I've been reading on Facebook about the long distance skating and the people who have been using these products, definitely it won't withstand my big size rider's weight. I can definitely tell you that, except for few components. Okay, that's where I wanted to give my try to. Okay, so we have a thin life, LEP skate, integrated fork. Okay, it has a truck and under fork. Okay, integrated. I can go for that, or I can go for S fork drop 2. Okay, this is the drop I want to go for, and if I have to go for a tail, I can go for a lower degree same integrated setup, or I can go for a 0 degree torsion tail, or I can go for a different type of tail if I need. Okay, so Ecolite seems to be very durable in my assumption for the heavyweight person like me. Okay, or I can still go for super sturdy skates S fork on the rear as well, and mount a 0 degree truck over there, or flip my regular truck and add it on the rear fork. That is also going to work. Okay, most affordable long distance skateboard apart from buying completes is coming from Black Dog Skateboards. Okay, I want to give a shout out to them, and I do not know how they are doing it. Okay, so they are actually from Netherlands or Germany, and they sell the most affordable long distance equipments. Okay, with fork especially. Okay, and recently they have started doing CNC machining, so they have precision forks as well. So you can go and check all the products they have. This is their website, blackdogskateshop.de. Okay, they have fork based setups, trucks, wheels and everything. Okay, and you can go and check. It's only 329 euros. It's almost like within 350 euros. Okay, a complete fork setup. I'm not talking about a setup which is just all plywood and trucks and wheels. Okay, we're talking about fork setup, which is essential for long distance skating, and they're selling it within 350 euros. So they are very valuable people in the long distance skating community, because they're doing a service here, keeping the price being low. Okay, most affordable. Okay, it doesn't mean like it's not good. I'm big size guy, so I'm little worried and concerned, like any fork that you see, like if I'm going to put the heavy weight, that see I might weigh 140 kgs. Okay, that is my weight when I'm standing, but if I'm going to jump, Okay, so that 140 kgs might be felt like 1000 kgs or even more. Okay, so even a small hand, which could be like less than 50 kgs, okay, is going to be having a heavy force. If I'm going to give a punch, that could be equal to 500 pounds of weight. Okay, if I'm going to punch, so that is very strong punch. So which means like I might be 140 kgs. With the effect of gravity, when I'm jumping or when I'm pumping harder, it will apply more force, so that will be equal to 500-600 kgs, so it has to withstand. So then these are made of aluminum, so it can bend and stuff like that. So that's why I am a little bit agitated towards going to bracketed setups. But if I'm going for bracketed setup, I like these. Okay, LEPS kit thing, and then you have super steady skate fork drop 2, with infinity bowls and stuff like that. I might choose this for a very good deck that is available, which is Melon and Koke deck, or like Pantheon decks like Banjito and other things. And you even here, I can choose any torsion tiles, super steady torsion tail, or I would probably go with Ecolite. Okay, and these will be the fork setups. Yeah, I can even go for G-Bombs SDF. Okay, or this one is fiberglass, but I can still go for a stainless steel version. Okay, super sturdy trucks, I mean stubby trucks are pretty good, because like it's actually, see, we have G-Bomb DDR and DDS. Okay, I can go for that. It has adjustable angles. Okay, stubby precision trucks are amazing, because like they have ability to adjust their angle. You can buy one truck for both. You can buy one for rear and one for front, and you can adjust to your desired angle, so they are more convenient as well. So these are the idea that I could probably go, but I would probably may not go for a like bracketed setup. Forgive me for doing that. But what I will do is like I'll show you what I would probably prefer right now. So let's check. Okay, I'm gonna get LDP cruise freeride downhill freestyle dance. I'm gonna go for LDP and cruise. I want to choose those and wait for the web page to load. Okay, we have decks, various decks that I want to choose from. So very first people to approach me for long distance skating sponsorship, or not exactly sponsorship, but they want to sell in a lower price to me, because their shipping cost, import duties are high. They can't bear it as a sponsorship. So it was from Rolls-Royce. So I want to add their Woody deck. It's the exact deck. They said me like they'll send you a little bit cosmetic damaged product for 150 US dollars. So they were selling it for low, super low. So I want to add that. I like that. I'm going to choose the most number of plies over there. I'm going to say I need this. Okay, so now we have a deck which cost about 530 Singapore dollars. Okay, so now what I want to do is I need trucks for these deck. So I'm going to choose longboard truck. We have two options: non-precision trucks and precision trucks. Precision trucks are needed for bracketed setups. You can also use it for these kind of setup, which I'm going to do right now. So we have many good precision trucks here. These are, Exile is very nice, but Marvin Van Ryn, when he was riding these Exile brackets, he kind of bent them. So he is not of as big size like me, but he's 100 kgs, but he's a heavy, I mean like he's a very good pumping person with long distance skating skateboards. He actually can pump to an extent, because he tested boards for Melon and Koke before. So he actually bent this fork. So these are good for people. It's suited. People still use them. These are very good precision trucks. I want to choose one of them, but Don't Trip has some issues with Kingpin. It kind of breaks most often. Exile Hydra is good. You can buy Exile Hydra over here. I'm just giving you options of my choices. Okay, Slalobines are really good as well. Okay, you can select that. Excel Hydra would be my choice. Caliber trucks would be my choice. Okay, you can go and choose them. And as I was talking about stubby precision trucks, these are adjustable. You can buy it for front as well as rear and adjust it to your desired angle. Okay, but if I have to choose right now for the setup that we are building with the Rolls-Royce skateboards deck, I want to go for Melanon Coque truck in the front. They are very good for pumping, and they have a steel pivot. Okay, so which means like the pivot in the front won't never wear out. Okay, there's a precision, and you can have various sizes of the axles. Okay, with the spaces over there, and they have spherical bearings everywhere, and good for pumping, good for pushing, and everything, all that. So these are pretty damn good, and I know that how she worked hard to build this, and she's only age 24. She has done rocking with this truck. Hit the bullseye, I would say. Okay, so that's that. So I've added a front truck now, and these comes without bushings. Okay, so we need to buy bushings. Okay, so then with then for the rear truck, for non-precision truck, I want to go for a non-precision truck in the rear wheel. Okay, I don't want to go for a precision truck. Okay, non-precision trucks are known to be affordable. Okay, so we have Paris with 30-50 degree angles and everything. For the rear truck, if we can go for a lower degree angle, that will be amazing. So we can let's see, like if they have a 30 degree truck or something, in the non-precision truck category for the rear wheel. In that way, we can choose one. Okay. Melanon Coque's front wheel axle can be adjusted to desired length. I think I don't remember the exact length of it, but it's well under 200 mm or something. So we will check on that. Okay, I don't think I could find a lower degree non-precision trucks. So I think I might have to go with the precision trucks only. Okay, so we saw this now. So we'll go with the precision trucks, and I'll choose a precision truck immediately. I'm taking a little longer because like these things take very long time, because you are building your own board, right? A customized board, so you want to keep it special. So let the thing load. It's taking time. I can't do anything about this. Okay, so I want to choose a caliber 25 degree purple. Okay, I'll choose this for the rear. Okay, so 23 degrees on the rear would actually give a stable ride. I can go for 0 degree trucks as well, but I'm not doing it right now. I want to keep that truck degrees to minimum. Okay, we'll choose this, and we will add this to our cart. Okay, so we have 3 items in the cart now. Okay, so that's going to be the cost right now. So we have added as many items as possible. So now we need wheels and bushings and stuff like that. So I'm going to go for LDP wheels. Okay, we're going to choose LDP wheels, and I want 92 mm Karma for this. Okay, so I always would, any day I would choose a bigger diameter wheel. So speed bends or seismic wheels are always recommended for LDP if you're interested in pumping. So if you're going for pumping as well as like pushing, slightly higher diameter can help. Okay, so people who donated me good stuff, they gave me seismic wheels. So I never in my life rode one. Okay, there are 100 mm wheels as well. So right now I'm building a setup which is also pumpable and also pushing. So hence I'm choosing 92 mm. Okay, so we added 4 items. I think if I had not added it. So let's check. It's not showing up here. Oh, I added one more wheel. We'll cut that later. Okay, so now we added deck, trucks, wheels. Okay, now we need bushings. Okay, so we need to add some bushings, what I will do is like Riptide APS bushings over here, and if they have combination, I'll choose between barrel and cone and stuff like that. Okay, yeah, I'll probably choose this. Okay, street and short street. Oh, these are short ones, we need a little bit taller ones. Tall cones and tall barrel is what is needed for us. I think these things should do. Okay, tall barrel, we can have barrel on both sides of our bushings. This will also work. I'm gonna choose the highest one because like I am a big size guy, so I need the highest geometer wheel, I mean bushing. Okay, I'll increase the number in the final calculations. Okay, bushings are done, we need to add bearings. Okay, so if bearings are available here, so we got to choose the bearings. Let's go choose the bearings over here. So we have many bearings, that's going to cost you more. Okay, and these are coming with spacers. This spacer bearings are already available. By the way, the piece of skateboards is also offering you, it's an Indian manufacturer, they also offer you bearings with spacers. Okay, so I'm going to choose a 7-ball light bearings with built-in spacer, or I can choose something heavy and good and durable for my weight category. I can go with Pantheon or Boa, depending upon your price and affordability. You can go with, let me choose Pantheon this time from whatever that is there right now. Okay, so we are almost going to close our purchase over here. It's not complete actually. I believe the deck comes with the grip tape right now. That's what the picture chooses. Otherwise I might have to add grip tape. I need to add hardwares actually, screws, nuts and bolts. Okay, so yeah, 11-inch wide grip tape, and there are many grip tapes that you can add. Okay, so yeah, so Thane grip tape, I'm gonna add one of these. Okay, that's more than enough for the deck that I'm buying. Okay, so then we are going with hardwares. Okay, I don't need a foot stop because the Rolls-Royce deck has a rise on the front and rear with mud guards kind of setup, which is all wood, so which means like it would be acting like a foot stop. Okay, so then I need to add longer bolts hardware. I need 2-inch bolts or little larger bolts. That will be good actually. So 1.25 inches decent, but 2 inch would be better, but okay, that's all we have here. So I'm going to choose, oh, that is not there, so okay, I'm going to choose 1.5 inch bolts. Okay, I'm going to choose this. Okay, and I'm going to need these anti-sink gaskets if I'm going to put it on my longboards. Okay, so I'm going to need anti-sinks. These are for drop boards, these are for double drop boards. Okay, I'm going to need an anti-sink plate. I'm going to add this. Do you have a black? You have gold, so I'm going to choose a blue one. Okay, I need the anti-sink plates. Okay, so we have done this anti-sink thing. The video is already there. I don't know when this video is going to come. So those are the things we will be needing it. Okay, I think I added enough of good stuff for our product. Let's go to our cart. Okay, and let's go and view the cart from Thane Life. Okay, I'm going to need that, 2 of them, and there is already 8 bolts and 8 nuts. That's good, and we'll need 1 grip tape, 1 bearing, barrel bushings. We need to make them 2. Okay, so and wheels, we added 2 there. We need only 1 set, and we need 1 rear truck, 1 front truck, 1 deck. Okay, I think this might come with a grip tape. If not, we have it already. So the cost is 157, 150, 100 and it's not 100, 1571.50. Okay, so let's go here. Let's go and if possible we'll copy the same question so that we don't have to retype it. Okay. Copy, paste, and I'm going to add 1571 point. What we have here 0.50, right? 0.50. Okay, including shipping charges. Did they include shipping charges here? No, wait, we have to add the shipping charge now. So I'm going to check out, wait for Thane Life to add the shipping charges needed for these products. Probably $50. They added, yeah, $50 for shipping. So 1621.50 is the final cost. Let's go and do that. 1621.50 is the final cost. Let's check what is the cost of the entire board, the entire setup, which I like right now to buy it from Thane Life. Okay, so it is adding the base custom duty, social welfare funds, and IGST, and the entire cost adding to the actual cost is 48,138.56 Indian rupees. That makes the entire cost of the board with additional charges, which is going to be applied at the time of delivery, if at all that is there by the shipping company. You know, like, other than that, this board or this setup that I designed for me is going to cost 1,45,401.46 Indian rupees. Okay, so long distance skateboarding is expensive, and if you happen to see the setup that I am riding right now is costing me only 10,000 Indian rupees. I myself built that board, and I do not know if it would classify in any of the best long distance skateboard category, but that has served me well, and I have done more than 3,500 kilometers with that, my own Uhuru. I call it Uhuru, my own long distance skateboard. Okay, and with the wonderful, kind-hearted people from Europe, they donated me wonderful wheels and trucks and bearings and many other things, which has no price value, which is only all heart. So I'm very thankful to them. Again, all the 8 people who did that. So see, these things are expensive. It's an expensive hobby, expensive sport, but but when you actually get into it and when you can do and perform better, it'll be amazing. Okay, so the least thing that you can do is with bust-in longboards and the complete setups that you can get from Thane Life. And the best thing that you can do is buy them everything separately, customized to your own liking and setups. Okay, so that's all this thing. I'll leave you there. I'll let you choose what you want to buy. Okay, so Thane Life is a good choice. What we can do here at the moment is go back and go to Thane Life website. I'll remove everything from the cart later. I don't want to take much of your time. So Thane Life is a wonderful website. You can go and check them. They responsibly respond, and they have a store in Singapore as well. This is not a paid episode or any way. Okay, none of the stores pays me. They are not my sponsors. Okay, so I'm doing it on my own. Okay, and I don't have to put an ad symbol or like hashtag no ad symbol, anything like that, because like all my videos in the past since 2019, since now, like with skating, none of them were sponsored. I never took a penny or for any product that I reviewed or bought or anything that was not sponsored. Okay, so thank you so much. Hope you understand how things work here. So you might want to calculate like this. I would advise you to go check on Facebook groups where if people are buying it in bulk orders, let's say like 10 to 15 boards, you can go pay them and buy it in bulk. That will reduce you the cost a little bit. You can negotiate if you want with the store, but I do not know if Thane Life is offering anything, but people have done it before for downhill skating in India. There is a group in Mumbai. They do all these things. They buy regularly, the equipments. So anyways, you can go check. Most of these skateboard training schools, they buy equipments in bulk orders, so you can go check with them as well. But as long as I knew with long distance skating, you don't have any other options. Okay, you got to do it on your own. So these are the places you can look for good equipments in the most affordable possible way. Singapore is the nearest point for you. Okay, with the less import duty charges. Okay, anyways, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. This is Alien Kicha signing off. Hope I didn't bore you much. Okay, I only showed you very basic setup and gave you a little bit idea of bracketed setup. But when you're going to apply all the things, like from bracketed setup to long decks to trucks to bushings to bearings to hardware to grip tips to many other things, it's going to cost you more. That's all I want to say. Thank you so much. Bye. Have a good day.